Welcome back to the FIFA 14 Championship here at G3. My name is Chris Trout, aka the Trout 91. And right now we're going to have a third and fourth playoff between Aggerosenmeier and Tass. Just before we get into that, I want to let you know that we have got some other games scheduled on in the day. Later on this evening, as well as the final, we've also got a 200 million Ultimate Team Coin wager match between KSI and Mini Minter 7. Before that, we're also going to have KSI playing against our very own caster, Spencer Owen, in a friendly show match. After that, we might actually be picking some people from the audience to come up and play KSI. So stick around if you want to get involved in that stuff. Make sure you're tweeting out the stream. Use the hashtag G3. Tweet us at Gfinity. If you want to play some FIFA, get involved at gfinity.net. I'm going to hand it over to our lovely casters, Chris Bullard and Spencer Owen.
Wrong mic again.
Hello. This one on? Can we get a microphone? Hello? Am I back? I'm back. Hello. You all right?
I'm all right.
Yeah.
Are you
I'm
all right?
back now. I've got some sound again, yeah. It was nice of Chris to call us lovely as well. That was very nice.
Yeah, that was very nice.
So, third, fourth place playoff. Not the wooden spoon. It's an important game, guys, because for bragging rights, these guys know each other. Everyone knows each other in the circuit. So they know what they're doing. They're going to be playing their best. Man U versus Chelsea. What does that make you think?
Yeah, no, we know the format. You have 7 teams you pick before the tournament, and now these are their kind of weaker teams that they're kind of stuck with.
Yeah. But they would have had to use these guys in the final if they got through.
Yeah.
So we would have seen Manchester United with an early chance here. Czech's come out. I mean, Czech is a solid keeper in FIFA, so it's going to be hard to get past him. But, yeah, it's Aggerosenmeier is playing as Manchester United, I believe.
No,
it's the way around. Okay.
Chelsea, and Tass is
Man United. So Tass would have had to be Man United in the final. And he would have been, I don't know what the other guys that went through, what team they've got left, do you know?
Yeah, I'm not sure, actually. Maybe
it potentially would have been a hard matchup. Who'd you rather be, Man U or Chelsea?
Definitely Chelsea. I'm surprised Tass picked Man United as one of his sort of 7 teams.
It's a bit of a wild card.
Yeah, no, they're quite weak at the back. Well, they're not really that weak. I know you've got Vidic and Rio, but in FIFA terms, they're quite slow and can be exposed by someone like Etu, Hazard, over the top through balls.
They haven't really got that much pace up front either if he's gone with Rooney and Van Persie. It's not a particularly pacey strike force, is it?
No, not at all.
Whereas obviously Chelsea, I'm guessing, is going to have Eto'o up there. Has he got Demba Ba up there as well? I think he has. Number 19. Is that Demba Ba? Yes, it is. Demba Ba started for Chelsea. I wonder if he would have started him in the final. Chance for a header! Oh, he's headed it just wide. Yeah, so it would have been interesting to see Demba Ba and Eto'o strike force in the final, but it wasn't to be. These lads did very well, though, to get to the semis. Just how good do you have to be to get to the final of a competition like this?
Yeah, no, we've seen already the quality that's been knocked out. You've got people like Bruce Granick, Alfonso Ramos. They're both 2-time world champions, and they didn't even make it to the top 4. So, yeah, this is the quality these guys possess. Aggerosenmeier, the current FIFA Interactive World Cup winner, and Tass was the last Gfinity winner as well. So, yeah, this is the top of the game. These guys are probably easily in the top 20 in the world right now.
And that's the interesting thing, is that, you know, one of the guys might win one competition, but then when the new competition comes around, you've got new teams to select, you've got the draw of the group is going to affect what teams you use first, and therefore what teams you get in the knockout round. So it's not the case of the best person will always win or the same person will always win. It varies tournament on tournament. Here's a heading chance. Going to fall to Valencia in the box. Can he hit it? No, he can't. Well defended by Chelsea. Doing the park the bus, Jose Mourinho formation. You're going to be able to park the bus in FIFA 15. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I have seen that. Is that going to be like a
It's going to be an option. You're going to be able to just jump it down to park the bus mode. Everyone's going to get behind the ball. Everyone's going to be doing that online when you get 1-0 up. When they get 1-0 up, that'll be very annoying.
It could be abused, but it's fair enough. That's part of the game now.
People do it in real life all the time. Even good teams like Chelsea do it. So you can see there the vote on @Gfinity on Twitter is 50-50 each. So no one can really pick between the two lads as who's going to win this third, fourth place playoff. Do you think they're going to be playing a little bit more open than normal, relaxing themselves at the back, trying to score sort of different goals to they normally would?
Yeah, no, definitely. I think because this game's all about pride, the press is off. There's no money. You know, they're both finishing with the same amount of money here, so it's just kind of a show match between two top players. So I think that's a good thing. It allows them to express themselves a little bit more, and maybe we'll see some really nice goals.
Hopefully. It's still 0-0 now, though, 24 minutes in. Do we know, is this being played over 2 legs as well, I take it? Still a 2-legged game?
I'm not sure.
We'll find out. We'll find out in 90 minutes. But
I think it's up to them.
Yeah, if they want to keep it going. It'd be interesting to see if it went to penalties. We haven't had a penalty shootout yet in the tournament, have we?
No, not one so far.
That would be interesting to see what happens in the final as well. The final obviously is going to be contested between the 2 Epsilon players, so it's an in-house battle. And obviously, as they were saying before, where's the coach going to sit? Who's he going to sit with? Is he going to sit in the middle? Is he going to do a half each? Is he just going to watch?
I'm not sure, because Brian has used them all tournament, and Vince has only used them for a few matches here and there. So maybe he'll stay loyal to Brian.
Controversial. Controversial.
Or just pick his favourite.
Yeah. Here's Welbeck. Welbeck gets a start for United. He's doing well on the ball. He's holding on to it. It's passed off to Evra. A lot of these players no longer playing at United. Evra, Vidic, Ferdinand all gone. Ashley Young could be on his way out, even though he got a brace against Real Madrid last night. Not bad, is it?
Yeah, no, great for Ashley Young's cause to sort of stay and fight for a first-team place.
Maybe Van Gaal, maybe that performance would have changed his mind. He might be staying.
Possibly. I think Van Gaal likes hard workers, so I'm not sure if Young fits into that category.
Does he like divers? He likes Robin.
Yeah,
so maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe he sees a bit of Robin in Ashley Young.
That's a massive compliment to Ashley Young.
Yeah.
Here's Wayne Rooney, little dummy. Little body feint, still got the ball. Can he hit one? Just hit one! Hit one! He's not going to hit one. Come on, boys. 3rd, 4th place playoff. Hit one. Hit one! Someone's going to hit one at some point. It's still not, it's only about one shot. It's 37 minutes in.
Yeah,
come on!
It's been sort of just in the midfield. They both sort of struggled to get that final pass in the last third, and I'm a little bit surprised here. There's no pressure on these players at all. I'm not sure why they're trying to keep the ball, or maybe they are. Maybe they are going to take a lot of pride from that 3rd place.
Well, I mean, these guys are still, at the very top level of FIFA. So even in this game where they're letting their guard down a little bit, it's still going to be exceptionally hard to score against them. And they're still there. They've got their hardwired into the way they play FIFA is sort of to not leak goals, to not give away too many goals. So that's not going to change just because it's a 3rd, 4th place playoff. They're used to that. I want to see if one of them can get Van Persie on his left foot. We know what he can do. Rooney as well. He's got very capable players on there.
In all honesty, though, I've been to a lot of tournaments where the 3rd, 4th place playoffs has been the most entertaining game.
Yeah. Shame about this one.
So far, anyway. But
it could liven up.
So players become dejected after that. Sort of when they're so close to a final and that boosts the prize money. And sometimes you get one player who is completely out of it and just wants to go home.
Yeah. I mean, it's like in the World Cup, of course, we saw, I must admit, I expected Brazil to really try a lot harder or do a lot better than they did in the 3rd, 4th place playoff, following the massive defeat by Germany. But then they went and got smashed by Holland as well in the 3rd, 4th place playoff, so it didn't do them any favours. They just wanted to leave. I mean, at the end of it, they didn't even stay out to see the Netherlands collect their 3rd place medals. They just left. They wanted to get away.
Yeah, and I think they let in more goals than we have in our last 4 World Cups or something in them 2 games.
Than England?
There's something like that.
No, blimey.
Yeah,
that's all right. I'll take that.
I'm not
anything
sure,
we can get in England, they'll have that.
Yeah.
We beat Brazil at something. But 2nd half now, still 0-0. Will we get a goal in this 3rd, 4th place playoff? Knocked up to Eto'o. Would you have ever thought about starting Demba Ba if you were Chelsea in this?
Well, the thing is, a lot of players play 4-2-3-1, so they prefer to have a man in the middle who can win headers. So Eto'o's definitely not that man. He'll probably play out wide where he can utilise his speed. So I would have thought about playing Demba Ba.
So in the next game, Eto'o's going to be gone, Ba's going to be gone, but Diego Costa's going to be in there. However, as we spoke about earlier, heading may not be as big a thing in FIFA 15, so we're still to see whether Diego Costa is going to be a massive addition in FIFA terms. He's already banging in the goals in the pre-season friendlies in real life, so it looks like he'll do well for them on the pitch. Here's Azpilicueta to Demba Ba. What can Demba do? Nice skill! Oh, the shot's blocked. And still nothing for the keepers to have to deal with. 52 minutes on the clock.
I think Diego Costa's going to be due a big stat boost as well, I think. I don't think he'll just be able to do headers next season. I think all around his finishing, possibly his speed will improve as well.
I mean, it was amazing because he had such a good season in La Liga, but it looked terrible in the World Cup.
Oh yeah.
I think it was hard for him to go and get put into that Spanish setup. You know, it's a very different way of playing, and he went from there's Rooney, ball in the box. Can it go to Welbeck?
Wow.
Oh, saved. Unlucky. Could have been our first goal there. As I was saying, Diego Costa played in a team last year that were predominantly a counter-attacking team, Atletico Madrid. And then he went to Spain, and Spain lost possession. So it's a very different way to play, and he didn't look like he adapted to it very well. But at Chelsea, he'll be holding on to the ball a lot more as well. You know, Chelsea do tend to boss possession a little bit more than Atletico Madrid did against the weaker teams.
Yeah, I'm glad to see Drogba back as well.
Yeah.
So if heading is still overpowered, then maybe he'll be used.
That's not a bad option to come on, is it? To bring him on or play him in the lesser games.
Yeah.
He's going to be coaching as well, so maybe he can coach some of the younger guys. Back to this game, though. The third, fourth place playoff here at G3 is still 0-0. 16 minutes gone. Could use a little bit of action. It's opened up a little bit more in the second half. We've seen a few options. Van Persie's going to get there. No, he's not. Checks out too fast. Check again is going to be another one who's going to be fighting for his place next season. He may not even stay if he doesn't like the fact that Courtois has come back in. Who do you prefer?
That's a strange one. I think I'd give Courtois a chance
him a go.
now. Yeah, I'd actually go with him and commit to him and try and sell Czech for 15, 20 million to someone.
It's a lot of money. He's not that young, is he, Czech? Ball's coming in the box. Header. Oh, it's in. It's in. Who is that? Danny Welbeck with a rare goal. Welbeck does not score often, but he does in today. He has 62% think Agger's going to win, but he's just gone 1-0 down. So will that change? Tass has taken the lead. Tight. I think I would have to say that Man U have had the best of the attacking play as well.
Yeah, no, definitely. Tass has been on top of his game in the first sort of half of this second half. He's been making the moves. He had that chance just when he flicked it back to the back post, and Welbeck had a pretty much open goal to score at. Yeah, much deserved from Tass.
What percentage of the goals in this tournament would you say have been headers? Seen quite a few.
I'd say probably a good 50% have been headers, and at least around 70% have come from crosses.
Yes, okay, so maybe not a header, but a rebound.
Yeah, like flick bounds.
Do you think that, if obviously there's no shame in exploiting that, because it's clear to see heading is something that is OP, is very, is very fruitful if you do it well. But do you think it shows as much technical skill? Going down the wing, holding onto it and crossing, does that show the same technical skill as someone that can pass around 1-2s through the middle and score in a different way?
I mean, it can do, because it becomes a bit of a chess game in these corners where your defence is, just as important as your attack. You're trying to block them crosses where you know the players in the middle, and then you can manually defend them crosses as well. So there's a lot of technical ability in that respect. I think you need sort of better reactions to be able to pass the ball around.
Yeah, it's reaction time. I mean, that's what being it's offside. That's what being good at a game's about. It's about playing it, learning it, finding out not the weaknesses but the areas to exploit are. And in this game, it's clearly heading is a massive part of that.
Yeah,
in the last game, it was just getting. I mean, it's still a massive part of this game, but in the last game, here 13, getting someone rapid and basically just sprinting with them or doing through balls all day long was amazingly too much. Had it too impactful, and they've gone with crosses in this one. Interesting to see what the best way to win in FIFA 15 will be. Yeah,
it's sort of the same in every FIFA. There'll be your sort of 3 or 4 popular ways of scoring, and it's all about you getting in them positions and trying to keep your opponent out of them positions. Yeah. Simple as that.
Okay, Ramirez on the ball for Chelsea. Over to Schürrle. Can he hit it? Same sort of angle we scored a goal against Brazil in the World Cup, sorry. Demba Ba! Oh, that's a great header. It's a great header. Demba Ba has proved himself. That's why he's on the starting lineup. He's left Chelsea in real life, but he's still scoring for them on FIFA. 1-1.
Yeah, no, that was an impressive through ball as well, the switch. Not many players would have seen that, and then the cross as well, the patient. He didn't just whip it in first time. He waited for Ba to join the attack. A great goal.
Aggerosenmeier is not going down without a fight. Because he was after his performance against Bruce Granick, he was hotly tipped favourite for this tournament. And obviously he didn't make it through the semi, but he still wants to remind us how good he is. And he is very good, but Tass is just as good. So we've got a real game on our hands still. 5 minutes left. Is someone going to get a late winner?
Yeah, I think they'll both go for it now. They'll just keep going for it. And Aggerosenmeier now, I think maybe he just needed a bit of confidence. He's not played particularly well in this game, but it's 1-1 and that's what counts.
Just a few minutes left now. Chelsea having a chance here with Schürrle, who set up that goal for Demba Ba. He's giving it to yes, Bar's gone over to Hazard. Can he find it in the middle? Can he open the gates of the Garden of Eden? He's doing some skills. He's put it in the box. No header for Fellaini. That's where Fellaini is much more useful in FIFA than he is in real life, unfortunately. And every team should have a Belgian. Every team should have a Belgian. Obviously, Chelsea have got Hazard, so it cancels it out. That's the problem. If they brought Januzaj on, they'd go 2-1 up in Belgians. Chelsea sold De Bruyne. They sold a Belgian. You know, Courtois coming back. It's all about the I just follow the Belgian transfer market personally.
Yeah, no, I'm a big fan of the Belgian squad, and I was a bit gutted when they lost to Argentina. I thought they could have done better in the World Cup.
Yeah, I would have liked to see them do well.
I'm surprised Belgium haven't been selected here by any players. I think
yes, that was a good point. Or what about Colombia? Do you like them in FIFA?
I don't think their defence is that strong.
Opportunity! Oh, it's headed away, and surely that's going to be the final whistle now. Yeah, there it is. Right, what happens now? Another game, penalties. What do you want to happen, guys? Penalties, guys. Do you want to do it for the lads? Hashtag it. Hashtag penalties. Okay.
We're going for penalties.
Hashtag penalties. Right, what's happening here? Who is the danger man when it comes to penalties? Who is not going to miss? Van Persie surely is going to put it away. He scored a great penalty in the World Cup.
I don't fancy Young to score a penalty. I think he needs to be taken out.
And who's the better penalty keeper? Peter Cech?
Definitely Cech.
He's got the helmet. Use the helmet, Peter. Or Petter. Oh. He's used the helmet. It's a save. Van Persie has missed Robin. Okay. Eden Hazard against David De Gea. Dave with no save. It's a goal.
He messed that up on the metre as well. That was in orange-red territory.
He went into dangerous territory. Now it's Rooney. Rooney needs a goal. But Cech is looking lively. He's doing the chicken walk. Can he save it? Oh, he's hit the crossbar. Wayne. Don't let an Englishman take penalties, boys. It never works out. Eto's got one. Is he going to score and make it 2-0? Bang! He is, you know. It's 2-0 to Chelsea in this penalty shootout. Man United and Tass need a goal. Danny Welbeck, another Englishman. Oh. I told you, the Englishman, it's not a good look. Get rid of him. Demba can win it for Chelsea. Will he score? No, he's not. He has. He has. I thought that was dodgy on the metre again there.
I don't think we saw one player get in the green there, but
it's all over.
Well played to Tass.
Well done, boys. Third place.
Oh, sorry, Aggerosenmeier.
Aggerosenmeier is our third place finisher. Tass in fourth. Well done. There's no one to interview you, so if you'd just like to talk amongst yourselves for a bit, and then Chris is going to come out. But good game, good game. And Chris is over to Chris to talk to the third and fourth.
So Agger, you've won $1,500 this weekend. What did you think of the whole event?
Yeah, it has been great. A bit stressing, of course, but that's all tournaments. Overall, a great experience, and I won some cash, so my travel was not for nothing.
Tass, $1,500 in the pocket. You got to be happy.
Yeah, but when you're a competitor, I think you don't really look at your wins, you look at your losses. So I think everyone that has lost will look at how they've lost instead of how well they've done, and I'm the same. So yeah, but still, yeah, 1,500, of course. Better than nothing, I guess.
Lovely. Thank you for coming, guys. Really appreciate it. Let's give a round of applause for these guys and their hard work. All the people this weekend have been brilliant. We've got a slight change of schedules once again, so we are going to have the 200 million coin wager between KSI and Miniminter at 6 p.m. After that, we're going to have the final between Epsilon Brian and Epsilon Vince. But for now, because there are so many people in the building, we are going to be opening this section to Call of Duty, so everyone gets a chance to watch. The stream will be still on, but come back at 6 o'clock to watch the rest of the FIFA action. I hope to see you there. Good night.